I'm out here in the community orchard. I just finished getting a bunch of grafted trees in the ground, ready to grow out for this year. Another 230 or so, I think it was. And in the midst of doing that, I have some currant bushes that need to go in the ground. I want to show you a sweet cost-saving tip, and a tip that's going to help you increase your number of plants over time. I make money selling plants, and I still recommend this to everybody because it is so easy and it can save you so much money. So over here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants. I could do 1, 2. But this handy little trick is I'm going to take one of these plants away. I'm going to see if I can set this up somewhere here. Let's see. I should have brought a tripod, but I wasn't planning on filming anything. Okay. So I'm going to take this plant out of its container. And this is very root bound. I'm just going to try and loosen these up a little bit. Some of these last ones can come out if they need to. If you're planting a tree, I recommend removing all of the soil and taking a look at your roots to make sure they aren't spiraled up or anything like that. For bushes, I'm not as concerned. So I'm going to stick this one in nice and deep in the middle of where I was going to put those plants. And then I'm going to take a branch that has some life at the end. I'm going to lay it down, bury part of the branch with the end. There's the end sticking up. I'm going to do the same thing coming this way. And I'm going to bring 2 of these over, and I'm going to space them out a little bit. And I'm going to bury those branches. And now I have a little bit sticking up over here. I know it's probably difficult to see from over there. And then for this middle portion, I still have 3 here. So I'm just going to bury those stems as well. And now I'm going to add some mulch. And let's take a peek at what we've got here. Now, we have, this is where the main plant is. Over here and over here is where I have it sticking up. So it's buried in between here, and it will grow roots there. And over here I have 1 branch. Next year I could cut in between these. I could take this one, I could move it if I wanted to, because these are planted way closer than they need to be. Over here, these are actually 2 branches, and next year I could dig this up and have 2 plants. And some of these ones will grow roots as well, but it is much better when you lay it down like that. So what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plants, it's only 3 pots. And because they're planted like that, they are, the main plant is where I want the end plant to be. And then the other 2 are filling in a gap in between. As that main plant fills out, I'll be able to take those smaller plants out and put them elsewhere. I've got lots of room here in this orchard. It looks like even more when everything's asleep like this. But next year I'll be able to dig up from those 3 plants, probably at least another 8 or so plants. Possibly more, because some of them were long and they had side branches, and each one of those I may be able to separate. Actually, I'll take a quick look over here at a part that I just cut off of another one. And I don't have all my markers yet of where my rows are, so I'm trying to make sure I don't run over all of my newly grafted trees. And if I pop over here, or have a fence post, this is what I just dug up from another one. So here I have enough roots that I could take from here up as 1 plant. I could take this one as a plant. If I really want to, I could probably take each of these 2 as other plants. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All of this part would probably just be 1 plant. It wasn't buried there. But from that 1 branch, I can take 4 plants from it. So I'm taking taking this one home to where it'll get a little bit better care than what it will get here. So that way I can try and kind of push those limits and get as much as I can. So when you're planting, any of those long branches you can get quite a few plants from. Hopefully this helps you to be able to plant and expand. If you are hoping to get a design done by me at some point and you know that you want currants or gooseberries, most fruit bushes, haskaps, you can do this, elderberries, a lot of these plants, if you start planting a few of them now and planting them like this, then later on when I come through and we're doing the assessment of what resources you already have, you can say, well, I actually have 200 fruit bushes that are ready to go. And we can, you can do this at your current property even if you're planning on moving, because fruit bushes are easy to move. And then you only have to buy the trees later. And fruit bushes on a project like this one here would cost more than the trees. So that gets you a big portion of the way there. So have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine. I need to get back to work and get home.